That's a great question. Since I started off with the machine's going to run the world, and I started off. I start off that all the time because I'm the founder, and that's the North Star, right? And if you build something and gather the data for that North Star, and you're continually running real time analytics for that North Star, you can always back it back off, right? So, so even though I talk about the machine running the world, I don't believe that's the end game. The end game is going to always have humans in the loop. It may be doing different things than they do today. Um, it's always going to have human judgment and creativity, right? I don't think AI is going to write a symphony. I don't think AI is going to do the final design work on a drug, a new treatment. Certainly, the interaction with the patient and the doctor is not going to be replaced by a robot. Some people will argue with me, even further dreamers than me. But you speak of generations. I'm Gen X, so I'm a little bit older than you, but I'm also a little more jaded than you and cynical than you. So I don't think that it's the panacea that, although my early speech today talks about, I think it's always going to have human in the loop and it better. Okay. With that said, I'm not going to downplay the importance of this generative AI that's happening. It's because there's a lot of forms of AI. We haven't touched on the others that we all use, but it's, you know, the human race is going to get smarter. I mean, it's so easy to learn 95% correct answers of the complex things by using generative AI. It's such a efficient way to learn and become smarter and become more proactive in your decision making and think through different variables that you hadn't thought about when you're making decisions. But I'm positive on. But yeah, there's going to be humans. There's always humans. I won't go into my old national security days, but there's always got to be humans in the loop. First off, just pragmatic, Gen X wise. Lawyers and CFOs are not going to let humans not be in the loop. All right, that's the facts. Right when it comes to these critical decisions. So